start the recording.
Aim.
There.
Fire! Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot Ponchovia.
Okay, so make sure that everybody has their proper character sheets.
Wee. I have lumberjacks.
If that Mahjong thing wasn't $15, I would have just bought it and brought it to you.
Now, I'm going to phrase it this way on purpose, but if I remember correctly, we came to an open clearing where a cougar was standing over a mostly naked woman.
No! You came to a clearing with a woman in the center.
How old and attractive was the woman?
Who was mostly naked and
Lots
had been
of
mauled by a
dead?
cougar.
Because it was the corpse, right?
The cougar was standing over the body of a young woman. She hadn't transformed yet.
Alright, ready? Screams pierce the night, echoing off the trees as Betty rides in the center of the clearing. Your party of 10 huddles together as the wind picks up, adding its chorus to the night. A wailing cry just short of a scream itself. The moon's light leaves no question. That's the pain Betty's in. The racking shudder forces another scream from her lips. Looking at your party, you see a gambit of expressions, from grim determination to outright fear. The cold of the night bites into you. Any exposed skin burns as the wind whips through the clearing, bringing with it the sharp smell of pine and fear. Looking at Betty, you see the clothes she wears are torn and soaked, leaving her exposed to the gale. The spreading red stains seem black in the harsh light of the moon, a corruption slowly subsuming her. Snow begins to fall, thick and heavy. The flakes stick to every surface. The moonlight reflects off the white ground, somehow making the clutching shadows darker still. We're going to go around. We're going to ask each one of you characters how they react.
I don't remember where we are.
We followed the
Started
trail.
with me.
We're about to kill.
This is the final boss of the intro level. We found
the werecat.
Why do I feel like I missed a whole session?
because it's been 4 weeks instead of 2.
Oh.
We gathered our
So we got the...
We survived the fight at the farm.
Yeah, I remember that.
We came back into town. We found out that the sheriff was not actually French. And then we gathered a posse to chase the werecats into the woods and end them for good.
Okay.
We followed their tracks. No, that's what it was. We heard the explosion of the trap going off, which didn't kill the werecats.
Brilliance.
I remember that part.
Then we followed the tracks from the trap to a clearing in the woods where we found our restaurateur in the middle of the clearing, clothing
I thought
torn.
you did that on purpose.
In the middle of a clearing, clothing torn, with a cougar presumably nearby.
Okay.
So,
for
JR
initiative.
is, when he sees her, lying on the ground,
This is
rushes
a horror
forward to her side and, sees if there's anything he can do to stop, like, bleeding or whatnot. Not that he has any skill with that, but,
The rest of you look at the lumberjacks and you see them shift restlessly, their hands gripping their axes tight enough to show knuckles white in the dark. The boss's face is set in grim determination as he stares vaguely into the clearing. His men look to him and take strength from his stalwartness. Specs.
Specs gets ready.
Did I
They
have
know
George?
what's going to happen.
Did I have George Straff's knife still?
No, I think you gave it to Emily.
Okay, because I have Ghost Steel,
Mm-hmm.
and she did not.
So Specs.
Specs knows what's coming. Pulls out a stick of dynamite and gets a blasting cap ready.
Cornelius.
I believe Cornelius already had guns and knives out.
Are you going to do anything else, or
Um,
what is Cornelius feeling at the moment?
equal parts nervous and vindicated.
You found Bigfoot.
You look to Jonathan, and you see him hanging in the shadows, crouching behind a bush. He focuses on Betty. His weight rests on his heels, ready to stay motionless until the prey presents itself. His rifle rests loosely on his knee, ready to be pulled to his shoulder at a moment's notice. Bart.
Bart polishes his glasses, puts them back on slowly. Checks his pistol and his quick loader. Make sure they are both loaded appropriately, and they are. But you'll note, doesn't actually look directly at the poor young woman before him.
Josie.
Josie probably takes a few steps back and then takes her knife out, but like has it on her side.
Okay. You see the rabbi standing resolute, subconsciously at a parade of rest. His eyes dart around the clearing, peering into the shadows, searching out the danger hiding in the night. His thumb runs over the silver letter of print, a small sliver of hope for a town soaked in fear. And last, Emily stares, unable to look away, the tableau before her shocking her into silence. The shotgun hangs loosely at her side. Her weight shifts from toe to toe, ready to spring at any moment. Barely breathing, she mouths a silent prayer and breaks for the body, following JR.
Shuksa sniffs. Like, probably check-wise. Oh, I think you gave me her stats.
I did.
Those are important.
While you're looking that up,
Shoot, I forgot my freaking
Emily!
tablet.
oh my god, Emily. Please be safe. Emily. You hear Emily moan in pain.
That
These are
ain't
not-
Emily no more.
These are not Shuksa's
Betty.
stats.
Betty.
These are,
That
Like,
ain't,
what happened to
stats.
Emily?
that ain't Betty no more.
Other
Yeah.
shoots.
Specs is right.
It's Coyote. It's in the main book.
Yeah.
It's in the Deadlands book.
Oh, it's in the Deadlands book for Coyote?
Yep.
I thought it was in the main book.
Nope.
No, it's not like we have healing spells. So
I think you have some healing.
yeah, those two have healing spells.
Okay, good. All right.
So,
Glad
would
we
you
brought
like to
them
do
this
some
time.
form of triage?
Yeah,
Attempt to do some healing?
yeah. Attempt to do some healing. What's the healing?
It's healing. There's a healing stat.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And so it's 1d4 plus your wild die.
Yep.
Minus 2.
Well, luckily.
Wild.
17.
17, so 15 total.
Alright, you manage to staunch some of the bleeding. She rouses. Please, run away. Go for a change. Run!
I think we should listen to her.
You always think that.
You hear her scream even louder as she begins to change in front of you.
Time to go.
After that roll, I'm gonna go with Shuksa doesn't even notice that.
2 ones, you say?
No, it was a 2 and a 1.
Okay, she does notice it, but she is startled by it.
So much for using your canine senses to predict the werecat's arrival.
She's just
And
here for the party.
I
Yeah,
guess.
she's just-
Do we have any time for actions before the change fully happens, or are we going straight into initiatives?
Well, we could stab her.
I mean, if
or-
she's, I mean, the healing was a try.
You want to
Then,
slit her throat?
that
you go
happened,
right
stop
ahead.
it.
I'm not going to be the one to do it.
JR will, if he has to.
I was gonna say I'll do it if we're not leaving.
JR will absolutely run into the burning building, but if the building needs burning down, he will also burn the building down.
So what are you doing?
Well, since she's turning now, JR will cast Bolt at her.
Okay.
You don't want to
Make
fight.
a strength check.
It's not the violence that's
Alright.
the problem, it's the fighting, huh?
No, I really don't like the fighting part of this.
5.
That's
Stop doing that.
really cool. Nobody move.
Don't make me pull a JR, damn it.
Betty throws you back as you start to
You cracked
Cast.
my container.
Fair enough.
Here you go.
you're thrown.
I cracked my
You're
own container.
thrown far.
Can I make
As
an agility roll to land on my feet?
You can.
Yay!
This says purple and this says blue.
How transformed is she at this point?
She is rapidly changing.
Well, I'll take a 4.
Her magical girl
All right,
transformation.
you succeed to land on your
I
feet.
don't think it's
Yay.
that
no
cute.
panache or anything like that, but
Oh.
you manage it.
Alright.
Do you do much with panache, JR?
Betty falls.
Yes!
It's not what goes on cake.
No.
Panache.
I need to study some characters.
There's nothing we can do for her now, is there?
No, sir?
I'd say not.
We can put her out of her misery.
Apparently
Yeah.
not.
Nope. Everett can't.
Alright, and
That
what?
is 2 results in a row saying Everett does not have it in him to stab this woman that still looks like someone he knows.
What is... And JR's clear? Cool. In which case...
Emily follows you, also landing on her feet.
Oh, that's good for her.
Wait, how close are they?
Not in physical arms reach anymore.
Good.
Yep.
Cool. What is throwing a stick of dynamite at someone?
Throwing.
Yep. Did you not bring one of those?
Ah!
Throwing.
Oh boy! D4 minus 2!
I'm only stocking myself with grenades, but I'm not taking the throw skill.
Spec knows how this works.
I believe you. I do.
She knows how the chemicals work. She
Yes.
doesn't know how the throwing works. Oh.
Oh.
5,
3.
3. Shit.
Still.
Well, she winds back, and as she... Well, actually, how about this? How does it bungle?
It is going to be a clean miss, correct?
Yep.
It goes backwards. Like,
Okay.
Are we listening to ocean ASMR today?
It's the
It's
Subnautica
supposed to be
soundtrack.
wind. Howling through the trees.
Howling through the abyss. Wait.
That's worse.
I
So
feel like
it
any
goes
second I'm
behind
gonna hear a
you.
whale sound.
How long of a fuse did you put on it?
I've yeeted it backwards.
I've yeeted it.
How long?
Wouldn't
of
that be a
fuse?
T?
I'm confused. I believe that's a...
If I'm not mistaken,
That's a
yeet is
20 second
high distance,
fuse?
low
20 second
accuracy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeet is high distance, low accuracy.
As opposed to Kobe,
Which is
high accuracy, but generally
like
lower power and
medium
distance.
distance.
Behind you, you basically you attempt to throw it, and at that point, the wind picks up and sails it behind you.
Was there anybody behind them?
Not anymore.
Well,
Well, there
there's-
won't be in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Would you like to go and get it, or would you like to run farther into the
Oh
Quick.
my god.
You have 20 seconds.
Quick!
3 rounds. Screw it. Let's go for a second.
Okay.
You're going to yeet another one?
I can run and then throw.
Okay.
All right. In that case,
Try a bowling motion this time.
Bomb bowling.
I don't think you underhand sticks of dynamite.
I think that maybe there's your problem.
I mean, I am overhanding this. Thank you, good sir.
Mr. Vasily, you can have that one.
I got mine already.
No, that was... I looked at it and then handed it to Dave.
okay.
Okay, it's not my fault
So-
you picked at it.
Yes, it is. If it wasn't
Jokers.
broken, I went to pick at it.
Nope.
Kings.
Nope.
Queens.
Curses. Okay. Well,
Is that just garbage now?
Yes.
okay. So, you were behind me when you yeeted that stick of dynamite into the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know about that. Cool.
It'll be fine.
Did you play
definitely-
this?
No.
Because it looks like I played it.
Well,
did
then
not.
I
One
guess
of them.
I will try to bolt Betty?
Bam a lamb.
Or
Whoa,
what? Sorry,
not Betty.
I'm blanking on her
Bolt.
name.
Bolt Betty.
I mean,
Betty.
Yeah,
Both.
Betty. Yeah.
No, it's Cat Betty.
All right.
I wanted to.
Bull Cat Betty.
That doesn't work the way I wanted to. Exactly.
All right. 7.
7.
7.
Okay. You managed to hit.
It was a road to El Dorado moment. 7.
Okay, so you hit. Let's
Actually,
see.
Actually, I
You'll
would
need
like
to
to do
roll.
a second action, so that would be a 6.
Okay. Oh yeah, we also figure out how doing multiple actions works.
Well, that's good.
What is it? Minus.
So you declare at the start of your turn whether or not you're doing more than one action.
Okay.
Movement isn't an action. If you do more than one action, every action gets up to 3 actions
'Kay.
total gets -1 for
every other action.
every other action. So you,
Okay.
so you get you can do if you're doing 3 actions, it's -2 on everything. I think.
Yep.
I need to double check the rules there.
That tracks.
Uh,
If I'm dealing with the devil, then that's a minus X on my gambling roll.
I think it's all rolls in the.
Okay.
Dave, you've got the rule book.
So
I'm
-2
still trying to
for
find mine.
But
-2 to all 3 of your things.
But there wouldn't be a
What's-
penalty on my
what's-
poker hand.
What's causing the minus?
Multiple actions.
Multiple actions is I
Oh.
think what it is in the rule book.
I have not read that. That's going to be under Savage World core rules.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't break mine.
We have to be even.
No.
I'm gonna do it till it breaks.
Please don't. I want to do it till it breaks. Pikmin 4 also has the most satisfying lid popping open sound effect of any game I've ever played.
That's fair.
More satisfying treasure sounds, please.
Why do you think I play Zelda?
I fixed it.
That's, yes, you sure did.
Oh, rules.
Well,
It'd be
now it's
under
not
rules,
annoying.
wouldn't it?
I fixed it. Proceeds to play with it. Those have a lot of air pressure in them.
I
I
know.
know.
Yeah, that's a good seal. And now there isn't good. But
Yeah, it doesn't...
Okay, we're doing that.
Each
now.
additional action beyond the first inflicts a -2 penalty to all actions. Taking 2 actions, for example, incurs a -2 penalty to both. 3 actions
This is
and a
not mine.
-4 penalty to all 3. Wild cards get their wild die on every action as usual. All actions must be declared at the start of the turn and
Okay.
before any dice are rolled.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'll let you keep it.
Okay.
So you.
And I'll
Multi-action penalties do not apply to free actions.
Okay. So
so I'll shoot.
So
I'll
what
shoot
happens?
the. So I'll. I'm gonna.
Good. Critical fail screaming in pain.
Pull my revolver out and cast a bolt and then shoot.
okay. So you're going to cast bolt and then shoot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and so the bolt is still I'm still like the way I do it is, you know, it looks like a mahjong tile flipping through the air at them. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to resolve this in roll damage for the bolt, and then we'll do shooting.
Okay. So 2d6 for damage, because it was not a raise, I presume.
Nope.
Oh, hey, look at that. 6. So, 11, 13 total for the bolt damage.
13.
Yep.
Okay. With a cry, you hit her. She reels back and begins to change even faster.
Oh, she hasn't changed yet.
Alright.
She's like mid-transformation.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was Queens. Oh, nope, shooting, yeah. Shooting.
Shooting.
Did you just?
He just.
Well, we're off to a good start.
I'm sure this will be fine.
Throwing the bolt, you manage to hit her. Pulling out your gun, you aim and pull the trigger. Once again, hearing the click that you've grown familiar with. Upon trying to... You realize you forgot to load the gun.
Shit.
That's so much better than the alternatives, though.
Well, I've got a
Can we get
solution.
Ghost steel revolver? That sounds
Loading
bad.
the gun.
No,
That does
That's-
sound bad.
that solution is far too time consuming.
Pull out a second gun?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't have any second
Queens.
guns. That was
Jax. With a cry, you hear something rushing out of the woods.
Great.
A second cougar appears. Bellowing and crying, it rushes towards you.
Are you sure that's not me crying?
No, we haven't gotten to your turn yet.
Crying is a free action.
Fair enough. So it's rushing towards...
I think it's also available as a reaction.
Can we tell if it's the main one we've been tracking?
Not from this distance.
We haven't seen it before.
But it is...
We actually we haven't gotten a clear look at any of them before, have we?
No,
But it is
Nope.
rapidly approaching. You might be able to figure out firsthand.
Yeah, good. Just have it hold on a second and compare it to the Kilomica.
This one doesn't look like a beloved restaurateur, and I will have no trouble attacking.
There we go.
oh good. So I have no. Should our how are we handling the people that we have supporting
Oh,
us?
those... Sorry, yes, those go with your...
Okay.
So...
Okay, so we got 3 lumberjacks also.
We've
Yes.
got the 2 lumberjacks and the camp boss.
Yep.
And from
I got
who
one
they've
big guy.
shown themselves to be, and also what you're saying that they're reacting, I think they're going
I
to
think he's bigger than ever.
keep. I mean, they're gonna take their weapons out, and they're gonna be looking around for the cougars, but they're. I don't feel like they're able to, like, that they're the people who are gonna attack the lady who's given them meals on occasion
Mm-hmm.
when they've had a lot of money to spend.
So the camp boss grips his axe tighter.
Yeah.
He stands stalwart, and the other 2 flank him. They stare out into the field, watching the tableau unfold, unable to do anything.
Yep.
They ready their weapons. Alright, so a creature runs out of the woods. Another were-cougar has entered the battlefield.
Is this the second or the third?
That's the
Second.
third.
Second.
Well, second.
Okay,
Second
so
full.
so
we rewound and now we're back to second.
Yes.
Oh,
cougar images.
I
Okay.
see.
It
There.
throws...
I'm sorry, what?
It throws a rock at you.
And to answer
Rude.
the question, Jonathan Cornelius is broader than Everett, but they're equally as strong.
Okay.
They're both big men.
Yeah.
Jonathan is bigger, but not meaningfully stronger.
Runs in the family, but not that family.
Yeah. The big bones are on the mother's side.
It slams into you.
Oof.
It deals
Phantasm.
I don't know why you don't
18
like
damage?
combat.
What's your toughness? 3. Okay.
Did you say 18?
yes. It with a snarl, it whips it.
Nurse!
I'm gonna pull up the
I'll be
rules
fine
on
to be
soak
unconscious
rolls.
while we're fighting.
You might want to use a soak roll.
Yeah.
You're gonna, it's, yeah.
What do I do?
So you,
I'm
There is
pulling
a
up the
Spend a
rules.
penny.
and you roll toughness
Tough.
I'm
with your
pulling up the
wild
rules right now. Okay.
Yes.
or vigor. Sorry.
After rolling damage, but before applying wounds, a character may spend a penny to make a soak roll. This is a vigor check with each success and
Okay.
raise, reducing the number of wounds suffered from that attack by 1. If the character soaks all wounds from an attack, he removes his shaken condition as well. So that sound at 18, that would be a... That's after hitting armor,
No, that was before hitting armor. What is your toughness?
3.
And then you're wearing
Inventor's apron.
Gives an additional 2.
So 5.
So that would reduce it down to 13.
which is
Boots, long john, skirt, work shirt, coat, inventor's apron, yarmulke.
Hold up the Yonka.
which
Power
is
of Yahweh.
2 raises.
Yes, that would be 2 raises.
Okay,
So you succeed on 1. You got a 5?
Mhm.
Okay, so you soak one of them.
so you take
a wound
and are shaken.
and are shaken.
Wait, okay. Right, because it's each.
The hit itself shakes. Like if you match toughness, it shakes.
After a successful melee or ranged hit, the attacker rolls damage. Ranged weapons do fixed damage. Hand weapons cause damage with strength. Applying damage. If the damage roll is less than the target's toughness, the victim is beaten up. Successes and raises above the toughness. Character is shaken. He's already shaken. The second result is damage. So with their total toughness being 5
Mm-hmm.
and the roll being 18,
Mm-hmm.
that would be
2 wounds? Yeah.
mm,
So it would be
13.
3 wounds if there wasn't a
9,
soak.
13, 17. So it would be shaken in 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
But we had
Soak roll for
a
1.
soak roll that successfully soaked, so it's shaken in 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm making sure I understand.
No, I
I'm
Yeah.
not calling it.
I
And double
appreciate
checking
it.
our work is good because
Yeah.
we were. I was just estimating.
Everybody talking it through together seemed very constructive.
All right. So you hear you hear a feline scream come from the other side of the clearing as well. No others appear.
Did anybody see me get hit with the rock?
I think
Yes.
you heard it.
Okay.
There was a very loud crunch.
Where did
Probably
it
some
hit me?
screaming.
In the head?
You just gestured to all of me.
Yes. Hit you in the chest. And your agility die is reduced by 1.
Okay.
It can't go below D4.
That's good.
Winded. Suppose that's what you call broken road.
You now get a coin toss and you're wild.
Oh, good, you got heads. Roll again.
D2.
All right.
That's why I bought
So
one.
that was Jax. 10s. 9s.
Oh, I've got a 9. So we have one fully active werecat. The other is still transforming.
The other's still transforming,
Okay.
and you've heard another one.
Okay. Josie has disappeared in a pile of rubble.
I'm happy here, don't worry.
Yeah, if I want to attack the fully active werecat, how do I find it? How do I get its... If I want to shoot it...
charging to you.
So I can see it.
Yes.
Okay.
One of them is charging to you. There is another one somewhere, and the third one in the center still transforming.
Alright.
We've
Yeah.
decided that only JR has the guts to actually attack the one that still looks like our beloved restaurateur.
I would have done it.
I wouldn't even look at her. So, I think I'm going to fire 2 bolts at the charging one.
Okay.
Firing blanks both times.
Yep.
So, that's spellcasting.
Mm-hmm. Spellcasting -1.
Date. That is a 4.
Okay.
Now that hits, I can roll damage.
Yes.
And I don't get a wild die, it's just what it is.
Yep.
9.
Okay. Your bolt hits her, and she stumbles as she's running.
Good. So I fire again.
Her pace slows slightly.
And that's a 6 to hit.
6 to hit.
Yep.
Not quite a raise, but that's a hit.
And I'm not spending any bennies yet.
Don't worry, we'll spend them. We'll spend them
Hell
plenty
yeah,
fast
we will.
soon.
And that's a 8 for damage.
Ooh.
That was good. Felt good. Put out 17 on my d6s in a turn. I'm happy with that.
No exploding heads this time.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Unless you count Specs' ill-fated dynamite.
I mean, the head won't explode.
I don't have my pitchfork anymore.
Well, there's a problem. You need to have the
the
pitchfork.
dynamite that Specs
I know.
hucked over her shoulder becomes a landmine and takes out the approaching third cat. Nay, the approaching fourth cat
Yeah.
that we would have known about if we'd investigated better.
They're a duo, so it's one, but it gets both of them.
Oh shit! I forgot to have everyone
Fear check?
make a fear check.
I wasn't looking. Do I have to?
You have to when you see the second cat. In
Damn
order
it.
to do that.
That wasn't why I said that.
The
That
one
was
charging
actually in
across
character,
the-
but I realized it after the fact.
Do I need to make fear
check?
checks for the...
Yes, you have to make fear checks for everybody.
What
Fear
do you
check
roll
is
for-
I'm going to
Spirit.
spend a Benny roll. A Benny on that one.
And Spirit and Wild.
Spirit and Wild
Everett.
-2.
Everett
Spirit and Wild
passes.
-2.
All right, there we go.
All fear checks have a -2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sweet, 6.
Everett does not pass.
Okay.
3.
Same.
No more -2.
So
Okay.
you got a 3 for you. Roll
Good.
1 for the
Good.
rabbi.
In fact,
His stats should be
Oh, yeah.
on.
how about a
Shuksa does not pass.
14 on a fear?
14.
Yeah.
You pass.
Fuck. I do not pass. I rolled a 3 both times.
Rabbi is a 2.
Oh boy.
Oh, right.
Just roll 1 for the whole thing.
Jonathan passes because he doesn't believe in werecats.
No, good for him.
All right. So who failed?
What's fair?
I rolled a
The
4 for me
lumberjacks?
and a
Anything
4
below
for
4.
Shuksa.
And
-2, right. I rolled a raw 4. So.
same with the camp boss, actually.
I rolled a 5 -2.
Okay.
Camp boss and lumberjacks both fail.
Okay. So we're going to go around like this. Did JR succeed?
He did.
All right. Lumberjacks. Okay. They are stunned. One of them gets a new shock of white hair. Another one of them begins to stammer uncontrollably. The boss, standing there, seemingly resolute, bite until you see a trickle of blood coming out of the side of his mouth. He's biting his lip not to scream.
Well, good on him for not screaming, I guess.
Enjoy his
It-
blood loss.
He's succeeding at the
What a
task he's setting himself.
considerate man.
So,
Not
Dave,
screaming.
for
I was more going
Cornelius.
with he's achieving his goal.
Yep.
He's trying not to scream and he's succeeding. It just
Uh-oh.
hurts him. Oh no.
Fuck.
So I rolled a 4 on
Yeah.
the die, but it's at -2, so it's not a pass, apparently.
Yeah.
No, I need to figure out how fear checks
They're
work
turning black.
because bad
Two of
things
us
are
passed.
happening.
They're actually kinda
Specs
long.
don't fear of nothing.
Once JR starts
The
shooting at things,
translucent
JR's
ones?
not going to stop shooting at things.
They're not even white. They're like
They're
translucent.
translucent. It looks like they were growing in immediately after.
What
they
page
fell
are fear checks on, or is that in the no man's land?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Fear
I think
checks.
they're in.
It's under Marshall's rules.
Okay. You.
Oh, it's based on the fear level, what the minus is.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So fear level
We're at
is
fear level 4.
yes.
That seems high.
don't
People
know
are
any.
very afraid here.
People were being hunted. There was.
We
They were
arrived.
locking the doors at night.
We do have a thing for that.
We did arrive in the middle of a murder,
That's true.
pretty much. just prior to a murder? A very
Alright,
grisly one?
So,
No, we arrived after the murder. Shh.
oh no.
I have
Oh
good news.
no.
Yeah. Do you have
I
Telltale in mind?
I do have
forgot to
Telltale.
add
We're gonna need
things.
some help.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's what I was
Dave?
saying. I have something for that.
Make a vigor roll -2.
Okay.
Vigor -2.
Yes.
Glad I don't need to make that roll.
Same.
Same.
I'm vigorless.
Please know it was not me, it was the die.
I'm also salt and vinegarless.
Classic DM.
Vinegar fort. I've got a vinegar of
DM.
4.
My vinegar is 4
DMs
too.
hide behind their dice.
That's bad.
Mm.
If it were not -2, it would be a success.
Do you want to maybe re-roll that?
I'd spend my second Benny in a session here. Without any shame.
Do you want to keep it or not?
I don't actually know what fear checks do.
Well, there is a table. I roll on the table.
Yes,
He made a face when he rolled.
that's true.
Do you want to spend the Benny or not?
I kind of want to know.
I think
I
that
do
sense
kind of
skill
want.
is asking you if you want to. You should.
I will.
Probably should. The problem is, I will be if I spend a Benny. There is a very low chance I will get a better result
Oh,
because
Yeah,
I need
'cause
to. I need
4.
to roll a 5 or a 6.
yeah.
Really, you need to roll a 6 or. Because otherwise you're getting a 3.
'Cause it's
And
minus
Given that
4.
this is tutorial town, I will tell you, spend the Benny.
Oh right, I have to roll a 6. You're right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But-
I roll a 5.
+1.
That's
All right.
why I was
well,
reluctant to
yeah.
Yeah,
spend
no,
the Benny.
I agree.
You're incapacitated. You feel a pain in your chest. You fall down, unable to move. You have 8 rounds.
Did you just... Okay.
He had a heart attack!
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
did.
I guess spirit needs to go up for everybody.
I have 8 spirit.
Yeah, I have 8 spirit too.
I rolled a 4 on the die, but it was at -2, so it didn't matter.
Why are you rolling
Shoot,
2d6 if you've got d8 spirit?
Because this is a
Yeah,
vigor
that's
check.
bigger.
Oh, okay.
Shuksa stands over you, growling menacingly at the monster. She can go.
She also needs to make it.
No, I just did. She got good.
She didn't have a heart attack.
She didn't. She's in fact protecting you and
Oh,
is
that's good.
ready to fight.
That's good.
Act as though she has a joker.
So she could go now.
Yes.
Well, it was going to be my turn next anyways.
Yeah. Technically, this was happening before everything happened, but
Yeah.
so we're gonna put a pause on that. You need to.
I failed. I rolled
Okay.
I came out of it with a 3.
You have the hesitant hindrance now.
Is that the 2 cards
Yep.
per round?
We're just gonna do that next round.
Yeah. I already went this round.
Yeah.
Me and the rabbi.
Yep.
Oh, right.
You.
Dude, I just got hit with a rock.
And
Like-
you have a fear of the dark now. Major phobia.
Because rocks
Major
come out of
hindrance.
darknesses all the time.
Until she gets rid of it.
Yeah, because you can with a level up.
Yeah.
And the rabbi also has a phobia of the woods.
You two are in bad shape here.
Major phobia too.
You know, in all honesty, if something could just barrel out of the freaking woods at me and that has more teeth than I have,
Bullets.
Fingers.
That does make narrative sense.
yeah,
It is unfortunately...
I would have some
Sensible.
PTSD from the
I just
situation.
jotted this down in my notes and realized that we have a great band name generated at this table.
Oh.
Josie and the Rabbi.
I'm gonna make a Spotify playlist.
Perfect.
I love the rabbi. He's easy to steal from.
Why would you steal from the rabbi?
I
Jared's just
love
gonna
stealing.
stick you up until you give him his shit back.
So you are currently in the dark. the shade of the trees, you will take a -2 until you get out of the darkness.
Wait, what?
You are
Major
in the
phobia.
darkness. You are now.
A major
know.
phobia means that if you encounter the thing that you're afraid of, you will have
-2 on everything?
-2 on all trait rolls.
Cornelius has
So
a heart
everything.
attack.
So so if you make a
You're just
If you
overcome
roll
by
any of
finally
these-
finding what you've been
no,
looking for.
if you roll any of
No,
these,
it's
It's-
mercury
-2.
poisoning.
Oh, right, fair enough.
The rabbi is now afraid of the woods.
Kickstarted the
so
mercury poisoning.
I forgot about that.
The
You were
family
so ready
curse-
with that too. It was like
The family curse finally kicked
are-
in.
The
You done?
family curse has
You gone?
caught up with me.
I've
Yes.
gone. The family curse has caught up with me.
All right.
That's,
So
that's what I'm gonna wake up to. It wasn't because I was scared. It's the family curse.
yeah, werecats, man.
No,
No, no,
Oh, yeah.
family curse.
family curse.
Mm-hmm. Shuksa's turn.
It sure is. That is an 8.
No, Shuksa acts as though she has a joker.
Oh,
That is what happened on the trait roll.
that's a cool result for a fear failure.
If I fail my fear check,
And you act immediately.
yes. No, if you roll a 1 on the fear thing, adrenaline surge,
Yeah, that's
your fight response has activated.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Fail well enough, or succeed.
I mean, it goes all the way down to having a heart attack.
I know.
I also love the fact that the two players, the player rolled the opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, that right on the same. That is good.
ugh.
All right.
I don't particularly like the odds of coyote versus cougar in one-on-one combat.
She could search out the other one. It's up to you.
Is Joker act immediately or act when you choose?
When you choose.
I'm going to go with the when you choose
Smithsonian
for.
picture.
Okay.
I'm gonna pocket that Joker for Shuksa, which means it's Jonathan's turn
All right. I'm gonna let you make a
Shuksa
bigger roll
Googles?
-4.
for me.
Yes.
Vigor.
Otherwise,
-4.
you are unable to do anything.
Vigor -4.
Yes. Technically, it's supposed to be someone else, but given its tutorial time, I'll give you this chance.
This crow gave up halfway through.
No.
Okay, you are unable to move. A numbness starts spreading down your body. So
And your left arm hurts.
You're
Probably.
probably sweating. And there's a Bigfoot dancing just out of sight. You know it's
Taunting
there.
you.
So you guys see Cornelius fall down. He is. Oh, also Jonathan.
I was gonna say that's why I said it's Jonathan's turn. Not
Oh, yeah,
it's
okay.
my turn.
Oh, fair enough.
Jonathan, unaffected by the appearance of a cougar, because that's what we're hunting,
Exactly.
levels his Sharp's carbine.
God bless him. His feet squarely on the ground.
This isn't mystical. This
I don't know what's
He
wrong
was
with her,
not-
but I can deal with that.
God, that thing is big. Good pal.
Exactly.
That's a big cat. Sharp's carbine.
Where are you standing in relation to him? Are you standing behind him? Because he is focused on the clearing.
Well, I'm guessing everyone heard the cougar and the rock and may have turned,
Mm-hmm.
My gun went off twice.
and he shot at something.
Mine did not.
And if the cat entering the clearing had not been enough to get Jonathan's attention, Bart firing 2 shots at it would be enough
Yes.
to get him to turn and level on it.
Okay.
There we go. Sharp's carbine. Is he a wild? It doesn't matter.
He is.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh. What do you roll?
3 and a
A
2.
3.
He levels and fires. The cat seems to dodge it. it moves out of the way, hearing the gunshot. It continues its barreling pace towards you.
Does he have to take a full turn to reload?
Yes.
Yep, that's
cute
that's
little
what.
part.
That's how I got him.
You got moosewood?
All right, so
That's-
that was
the
8.
restaurant gave it to us.
7.
Sure was.
All right.
Can you please pass it down?
Happy to help.
Just went for
We are scrounging for some dynamite.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that I can find it within the turn, move to it.
I'm going to have you make a notice check.
What?
Don't put that shit on your
All
lips.
right.
What is that?
It's lip shit.
It's chapstick, but it says lip shit.
Oh, okay.
That's an exploding 4.
Sure is. 4. See the thing.
You manage to find it.
Good. I yuck it.
You hear a hissing in the bushes. Parting them, you see the wick slowly moving its way down.
I sure do.
You grab it. You grab it and throw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Okay.
Yuck.
Hayuk.
Oh, yuck.
Hayuk has been called.
Okay.
Kaboom!
What'd you throw it at?
That's a
He
good
already
question.
rolled. He just threw it.
Oh, it's Becky.
Oh my god, Becky.
5.
Okay.
How close am I?
Make a strength check.
You were told. I was told that you were hucked away from her, and that
That
you
did
bolted
happen.
across
Yes.
the clearing.
Make a
Yes.
strength check.
But no longer in melee with the werecougar and far enough away to not be hit by your errant dynamite throwing is a
Look
good
at all
question.
of these explosions.
I mean, appropriate.
A portent.
Dave, is that a
8.
cigar box?
Yes.
I like it.
Thank you. I stole the
11.
idea from Gil.
All right.
Did you
An
just
11
make
for
the
Rolling
strength
it.
on a D4?
Did you
Yes.
make the cutout?
Throwing it.
So this particular cigar box was a sampler kit
You
that
managed
came with
to-
a branded cigar cutter and lighter.
It leaves your hand
This one's
and
a
an
5
arcing
stars fitting
trail,
Yes.
and paints an arcing trail through
Poros,
the
not
air.
Churchills.
Mhm.
Spinning, it
They were all very good.
disappears
My
from
favorite
your
brand.
Packaging
view
is very
Fair.
nice.
because there are people in the way. JR,
Speaking of which,
you hear and a stick of dynamite, almost about 2/3 of the way down, bounces in front of you.
Can I dive out of the explosion
Well, it-
radius?
oh, don't worry, you've got a turn.
It bounces past you.
Yes, it bounces
Okay.
past you. You see
Oh
it.
yeah, it's gonna go
Okay.
off next
Bounces
turn,
and
isn't it?
move and continues to on its way towards
It
Beck.
continues on its way.
Like a stool.
Howdy, neighbor.
It
Continues
gives
on
you
its
a
way
wink as it goes
like
by.
a stool.
No, the stool does not roll. It
It waddles.
waddles.
Also,
I mean, once it hits the ground, it waddles.
so after hucking, do I see this?
Yes. Actually no, your back was turned. You were looking for the dynamite.
I mean, after I've thrown the dynamite.
Oh, after you throw the dynamite. Yeah, make a notice check -2. It's dark.
And they're
It's dark and you aren't
Things are
focused on
happening.
him.
Everett did.
Okay.
I was gonna say Everett did have a lantern.
Fair enough.
4.
4?
4.
Wait,
All
minus
right, you
2?
see him. Yeah.
6.
No, -2.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait, you don't have notice?
No.
What? But it's
Yes, you do. That's a stock skill.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Is it start? Okay. Oh, so
6.
6. Okay.
Yes, you notice.
I have nothing. You know,
Good.
stock.
See
Okay.
the lantern. You see the bobbing of the lantern and Everett go down. And Cornelius go down.
Noted. Well, I know what my next turn is.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that was 7. 6.
Me.
What do you got?
Powers?
Because I also had 6.
You might
Oh,
need to
yeah.
try break
There we
something.
I wanted to look at
So-
empathy.
There we go.
Empathy?
Empathy. It's on my list of huckster
No, there is an order to
skills or powers.
Yeah.
I think since you just hit me with a rock, you should
Goodness.
let me go first.
What do you have? Clubs?
Clubs.
What are these?
Clubs.
4-leaf clovers.
There are
All right,
only 3 leaves on this.
Emily's turn.
I'm hallucinating from the hit to my head.
That's fair.
Emily's turn. So Emily stands there shocked. Oh shit! I forgot to do one for Emily.
I was gonna say, how'd her fear
Yeah.
check go? Because
Because boy, that did not go well for anybody else.
she succeeds. No, she doesn't. Crap.
She also has a heart attack.
Tabletop gamers would consider empathy a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
She is shaken.
good charisma, fantasy power.
Mm-hmm.
What is? How does one recover from shaken
What
again?
are you actually trying to point out?
So, Jr.
Yeah.
You see
Archer's
Emily
available powers empathy. I don't know what it does. But
stand there.
you
Her
want-
gun's at her side. She is.
might come in handy here.
Her lips are moving in a silent prayer. Seeing the werecat charging across the
I got a solution.
charging across the.
I mean,
clearing.
I've
She's
already found the
unable
solution.
to react.
It's true.
But it didn't solve the problem last time, and you used several sticks of dynamite.
How does
True.
one recover from shaken again?
You spend you automatically get a chance to
Okay.
at the start of the
You
turn.
wanted empathy.
All right, so
It
this
did.
is the start of
Okay.
her turn.
We all want a little bit of empathy.
I was looking for that joke.
It is a.
Insight into basic
I want to
emotions.
say vigor.
Bonus to
Vigor check?
intimidation,
Yeah.
persuasion, performance, and taunt. Okay. Works on animals.
She stands there,
Does.
unable to move. All she can do is back away slowly. All right, your turn, Josie.
The rabbi will go first because he's done. He wants to go home now.
All right.
But Josie asks him if she can have the silver letter opener before he goes.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, just take it.
Okay.
So, is he running towards the clearing, or what's he doing?
Probably. Yeah.
So he runs towards the clearing?
Yeah.
All right. He runs toward... So, what does he do?
I don't know.
He runs towards the clearing.
I can barely be in charge of my own character. You gave me another one.
I believe in you.
He runs towards the clearing and
Thank you.
readies his rifle. What is...
On your little piece of paper.
This one?
Yep.
Is empathy in the core book or is it in the
I think so.
Okay.
It's insight into emotions. It gives you plus on taunt, intimidate, persuade, fear, like those. When you're manipulating the emotions of others, it gives you a bonus.
Crippling injuries.
It's not going to help us with him. You and I are doing the same thing.
That's true.
So he
Well, yeah, like,
attempts
healing is
to
not a
shoot
thing.
the charging
Beast
werecat.
friend.
So when
Th-
you
what is Beast friend?
when you
do?
said I had 8 rounds, did you mean I have 8 rounds until the effect starts to wear off,
Which
or
one
until
is
I
for
die?
shooting?
Until you die.
Cool.
Okay.
This one's for shooting.
Fear is pretty lethal.
It can be. Shooting...
Can I dispel his heart attack?
You can attempt to heal him.
I know I can't.
No,
We're-
you can't.
We're
No, I
hucksters.
can't.
We're hucksters. We can't do that.
Dispel.
He has a
Be gone!
A
Shoot!
D8?
Move! Exactly! No,
Oh,
he's
oh,
scaring me more!
Numb. You can
He
cast
is
numb on
gonna
him.
die, yes.
No, we don't need that. That's already...
3?
I mean,
Does that include the -2?
1.
Anybody have an aspirin?
His hands shake as he readies his rifle. On it, he attempts to sight down the length of it, aiming vaguely towards the charging cat. Pulls the trigger, and with a loud bang, it misses.
Darn.
Your turn.
Okay. When the rock hit me in the chest, did it knock me over?
Roll a agility.
okay.
Not much that's gonna help.
Did you look at protection, perhaps?
So
It's
you
probably
have
too
10?
late for that,
Yeah.
but
It
that's
did
one
not.
of
too
the
late
You
for
managed to
that.
stay on your feet.
What does the
Healing.
Beast Friend spell do?
Good question. Didn't
Probably
read it.
charisma
Is
for...
Betty still on the ground
beast.
transforming?
Probably, but I'm just
No,
thinking
she
we're
is
fighting a
often
bunch of
angry.
beasts.
Oh, that's true.
As a
That's a good point.
It probably won't actually
She-
help.
cat
but
now?
Not fully. but she is getting close.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Puppet would also be a fairly
Am I
decent thing
close
to try
to
on
her?
them.
Nope.
Oh.
She's in the center of the clearing. You're still in the
What
woods.
level is that at?
You've in fact backed up.
Okay.
What?
What level's Puppet at?
I don't know. I'm looking at the
I don't know.
Yeah, we're
My-
looking
my
at this
general-
list.
yeah
Yeah.
because
Thing
we
is to
don't
wait
we can
until
deal with
something
level,
is
so
happening
that list
I
is
feel like I
everything
can
we can do.
contribute
That is everything.
Hey, Dave.
Mm.
Shuksa needs to go, or else she'll lose her card.
The cat's turn was hawking the rock.
Yes, and the other one was doing
Something.
across the woods.
I guess we're gonna do a notice check to try and locate the other werecat, so we can give the rest of the team a heads up before they get jumped by a second cat.
Sounds good.
That does seem like a good idea. Hey,
Hey.
That's going to be an 8.
Shuksa perks up her head and points off about
light darkness would also be helpful.
a quarter of the way
That would.
around the clearing. She begins to track slowly. She begins to track as it slowly follows. She begins to track something slowly moving towards you guys.
If he does die, we could just use summon ally to keep him in the game.
Does that summon the dead?
I don't know.
No, that's
No,
zombie.
that is a heroic spell. Resurrection is a heroic spell.
We also don't have access to it.
I thought we do.
Don't think
Summon ally is at the.
Summon ally is not
That's
resurrection.
Oh, that's not resurrection. That's true.
No.
Do you think Wall Walker would help?
Yes,
No.
you can run up the trees after the werecougars.
All right.
Is there literally
So-
any way to treat the heart attack?
Yes. Heal it.
Like the spell healing?
If someone does a healing roll on you,
Can we? Any of us do that with a -2?
I've got
Well,
it.
it's a healing roll.
You
minus
have healing.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
for the
Yes,
For the-
it is
okay.
a healing roll -4.
healing roll -6. So you just any of us that don't have healing just need to get two 4s and something that's not or 2 4s and at least a 2.
Healing roll -4 in order to make sure he stops dying, and after that he can be treated.
If we cast Sloth, will it progress less quickly?
Depends on how well you roll.
Isn't that a mental
Can I weird science something
It's
to make it
not
stop, or
really,
does it
it's
have
a-
to-
You-
Weird science, a defibrillator.
Sloth
can
and
try.
speed
I mean-
are how many actions you get in the turn. So you
Alright.
speed up
So-
and slow down.
So, anyway, so Shuksa's going to catch scent and
Their
sound
modifiers.
of something, and
Track it.
I was going to say come as close as a coyote can to pointing and
Mhm.
do some of that lovely coyote laughter to try and get people's attention that there's another thing.
Okay. Yes. All of you notice Shuksa pointing off around somewhere off at an angle in the clearing. You believe it's because there is something there.
So Shuksa succeeds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm going to take the lower to give that to Dave. I'm going to take the lower of these.
yes.
Of course I am.
Now my stunned
Okay,
dudes
when-
get a second one. Like what?
When I had to do that kept happening
With my
to me
stunned
too.
That
dudes,
literal
they get a
thing?
second
Oh,
one that they're
fuck that.
they're stuck at the lower.
It's
two.
exactly what you think.
If they're stunned, they just couldn't act.
They just can't act. Okay, so
That's not bad.
That hurts my feelings.
What hurts your feelings?
Well,
Your
fuck.
cards?
yeah.
so they're no longer
The
stuck.
dice/deck, give a dice/death, take it away.
We are min-maxing our rolls here
Yep.
tonight,
Yep.
apparently.
I hit a streak.
And I landed both of my shots last turn. For
Mhm.
solid damage, it seemed.
We're
I got
gonna
a
hope
heart
that
attack.
continues.
You had a heart attack.
We're gonna hope that the streak continues, and then Dave won't have a heart attack.
Well, every round we'll just hand the bad luck one to the left.
Ah,
In 2 rounds,
good
it'll be DM's turn, so
Yeah,
that's
right.
good.
Whoever has it, can I borrow the good luck?
No, it's his turn to have good luck.
Maybe they're rotating in opposite directions.
Oh,
Oh well, then it's. Well, I guess it's your turn.
oh. Well, no, he had the bad luck. to
Yeah,
start
no,
with,
it's a bad
so
luck
it's
goes
your
to-
turn.
Oh, I have the bad luck now.
Oh, you have the bad
Yeah.
luck, yeah.
And I have
well,
the good luck, so you get
I
the
got
good
pretty bad luck.
So, jokers, kings,
Wait, where does the count start from?
Jokers.
Jokers.
Joker's aces.
Oh, aces.
Aces high.
Whoa.
Alright,
All
what do
right.
you got? You have...
Okay.
Diamonds.
Clubs.
So you're above me. Or is
No.
Clubs is bottom, I'm pretty sure.
Clubs
I
is
thought hearts
bottom.
was bottom.
Spades
Clubs
was
is
first.
hearts are butts, yeah.
I
yes,
knew
is
spades
clubs.
was first.
Yes.
Spades,
Outside
hearts.
of clubs, I'm
Spades,
pretty sure
hearts,
clubs is almost always bottom.
Diamonds, clubs.
Oh. Okay. So there's a check I can make at huge minus to stop dying?
You can try a healing check.
On
Healing roll.
myself?
I'm gonna let it happen. This is still tutorial town. I don't want the players dying just
Is
yet.
this an action or a free action?
This is an action.
But you can't really do anything else, can you?
Well, never mind, I thought I had bad luck there. Hey, there's the first 4. Another one.
That is
Okay,
one.
that's
That is a
not, that's
one.
not
And that's
sufficient.
another one.
As ordered.
Well, you
That was your
can't
first
do
one.
much.
Nope.
But
Can I
Shuksa
ask
and
the
Jonathan.
actions that you are taking? Is it just
Jonathan, on the other hand, can pick up Everett's rifle that he has dropped.
There you go.
Alright, so this is going to be 2 actions. If he's picking it up and fire.
Well, the other alternative is engaging a werecat in knife combat.
He can still pick up and shoot. It's just 2
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
the other option
No,
is
I understand.
charging a werecat.
I
Or
understand.
reloading his gun?
That's a worse
That's-
idea than
that's the
spending a
full
whole
action.
turn reloading the gun, or pick up a repeating rifle.
He couldn't reload the gun and then shoot as 2 actions in a turn.
no?
No.
It's a full
Okay.
turn.
Unlike a muzzle loader, which is 2 turns.
Fuck that. I'll stick to my
That's what
revolvers,
makes,
man.
That's why the Sharp's carbine was a game-changing weapon in the Civil War. It
Yes.
only took 1 turn to reload.
Ah, yes.
Hey! No!
The
not your turn
1800s
yet.
were notorious for their turn-based combat.
Yes.
I mean, the British sure were.
That's true. I think that they didn't realize they were in an RTS, and that's why they lost.
So that's going to be a shot at a -2 because it's a second action.
Minus 1 to both actions.
Yes.
I'll take a -1 instead of a -2, but I'm pretty sure it said -2.
When you were taking 3 actions, it's a -2 to all actions.
It's -4. I'll pull it back up. Like I'll take it if we want to fudge it, but that's not what the rules say.
Well,
Okay.
then I fully
I mean-
misunderstood what we
Well,
were...
I probably misremembered what it was. I thought it was -1 per roll.
I really want my fucking book.
It was under.
How much is the back? How long till the back order's done?
I actually think it's coming up. It's in March.
Mm.
It is March.
Yeah,
Sure
what
is.
time?
Where was multi-action?
Is it not under actions?
Oh, it's on page. It's on a different. Page
It's on a
for some
completely
fucking
different
reason.
page. Yeah.
It's like 10 pages later for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a great rule book.
Multi-action.
Each additional action beyond the first inflicts a -2 penalty
Okay.
to all. Taking 2 actions, for example, incurs a -2 to both. 3 actions is a -4.
Okay.
Yes,
Use
it's
your
not.
wild die
-2
as
per-
normal.
Okay.
Everything
yeah,
is
the
round.
point out.
Everything is
Yeah.
round numbers in this game.
Fair enough.
But then they'd look like spades.
Yeah, but can you imagine punching someone with that?
I mean, except for
You're gonna break
wounds
your
and
own
such like that.
Well, that point goes between.
Wait, where's my?
That point does not go
Dang.
between your fingers. Your fingers go in those holes, and the point is touching your knuckles.
Where is your second Benny?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
where'd my second Benny go? I didn't use it.
Yeah, you used 1 to try and not have a heart attack.
It's underneath.
Oh,
There it is.
Your computer ate it.
It's magnetic.
it's magnetic.
Sorry.
It's magnetic.
Yeah,
It's magnetic.
Oh, it is magnetic. Okay.
They have an iron core.
I guess that's how they're heavy.
Huh.
It's probably a thin one, but yeah, I guess so.
Well, next turn he'll be able to shoot.
So what
I went
happens?
over to me, didn't it?
Because I fidget with them.
He picks up a rifle he's unfamiliar with, hastily aims and fires. And I'm going to say that it's sighted in slightly differently, so
Alright,
he misses.
he misses.
Because a 4 - 2 is not a hit.
Okay. JR's Shuksa.
Shuksa, yeah.
delicious.
Can Shooks make
Oh,
a
yeah.
healing check? No.
Pause.
The gentle nuzzle of please don't die.
The afraid.
I mean,
get up, person, get up, get up.
Yeah.
I want mouth to mouth from a canid.
dog breath. Thus he was saved.
There used to be this show on Animal Planet about like
All
pets
right.
saving their
So,
owners.
Okay.
does Shuksa want to do anything, or does Shuksa want to wait?
I think Shooks is going to continue standing. Can you ready a reaction in this game the way you can in others?
Yes.
Shooks is
Hello.
going to
Hello.
ready. Shooks is going to ready a reaction.
Hello.
No, hey,
Okay.
man.
However, that functionally works in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Shooks readies the reaction of bite
All right.
when something comes in range, rather than charging into a fight with a much larger animal.
Okay.
Okay.
Does
And
Shuksa
close.
want to perhaps hide and maybe get...
No, Shooks
Okay.
is being protective.
Fair enough.
Shoot,
Other
that's
ace.
not a fish.
I mean, she is.
Yeah, but
Jared's gonna cast
Not that
illusion.
kind.
Casting an illusion of Emily's the guy in her picture. To basically create a scene of him basically telling Emily that she's got to overcome her fear and
Okay. So this
Yeah.
is going to be... I'm going to have you do 2 rolls.
Okay.
None of them are minus.
Alright.
I'm going to have you cast it
Yep.
and then make a persuasion roll at D6. But no... yeah.
Okay. Well, I do actually have that skill.
Here we go.
Well, that's 6 on the casting.
Okay.
Uh,
So the... What you believe to be the person who was in the picture
yeah.
comes up, materializes in front of Emily,
Yeah.
and...
Gets a 5.
Okay.
Uh,
So what does he say?
Emily, you've got a chance to to
It's not a skill.
do to.
Okay,
Trying to think of how much of an asshole JR is.
Give me the out. Oh, yes, good point. You have a chance to do the thing. Please do the thing.
Yeah. I think he's enough of an asshole.
do
not
we
front-
know his relationship with her?
Nope.
No.
So like, what if he like cheated on her and now like he's showing up in a vision?
Well,
Then she kept a picture of a dude who cheated on her.
I mean, then she goes into a frenzy and attacks the illusion.
Yeah. And doesn't, stand there. So he's like, Emily, you've got a chance to make up for your past failures. Don't let this chance slip away from you again.
Now he's calling her a failure?
That was what I was debating. How much of it matters about this? That Emily, it's your duty to protect
Duty.
these people. And
Damn.
and fight evil wherever you find it.
Damn.
Richard Donahue, what are you doing?
I'm reminding you of your duty, Emily.
Are you laughing at duty?
No!
I am.
Of course you are.
I'm terrible.
Okay. Well, not Feb.
This is not during the whole meeting.
All right. So that was. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
In trouble a week into the semester.
See, stealing her picture was absolutely the right thing to do.
The things I steal have proven to be useful too.
Check out
But
a
they don't
picture
have-
of a random guy.
So when do we have Chekhov's Plomaka done?
Chekhov's Plomaka, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. I have big plans
the
for that
cat
Kamaka.
continues to charge towards you. Thank you.
Are we grouped up enough in general that doesn't matter who you're actually
Oh wait,
talking about?
actually, the camp boss and the lumberjacks are no longer
yeah.
stunned. They'll charge the werecat, specifically the camp boss has managed to convert his scream into a roar and takes his axe and just charges at the werecat.
Make a.
Oh, Shalimar of India?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
It's
charges
a beautiful
in.
place
Yeah.
on the corner of
Rep at Trinity.
Pearl Street and South Winooski Avenue. 3 Needs.
That guy.
Oh, and there are 3 needs.
Oh, well, there a lot.
Next to the
And then the lumberjacks are following him in because
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
can't look like a weakling in front of the boss. Scary, but we gotta do it.
Got to do the thing.
Boss.
Bam! Backfired into.
2 6s. Okay. 16 to hit.
All right. He charges at the charging cat.
Yeah.
And with a. Wait. Why do I have this?
Because that's Dave's.
Oh. He charges at the charging cat, and with a cry, he sinks his axe. Well, he takes a swing. How much damage?
It's. Do I roll the strength or do I just
You
add
roll
the
the
strength? Okay. And his strength is. What is his strength actually?
Yeah. D8.
Okay. 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
As he, with a cry, he swings his axe towards the creature, only to have it bounce off its hide.
Damn it.
Damn. And then the lumberjacks.
Mm-hmm.
1 each, or well, one of them gets a 3 to hit.
Which werecat are they hitting?
The charging one.
The charging one.
Okay.
And the other one gets a 2. So
Not the
Both
one you
of
threw
them
dynamite
attempt
at,
to
right?
swing, but
Yep.
seeing
Good.
the axe bounce off.
I couldn't
the-
replicate that. I'm impressed.
I should have
Yes.
fucking need the book.
oh, STR is over there. Okay. Oh yeah, it is 4th down the row. It just looks
Oh,
like
come
something else to
on.
me. Okay.
So, seeing the axe bounce off the hide of this creature, they are, they're frightened and therefore abort their attack before they even reach.
Yeah, they
Cat.
kind of. All right. Well, good job. Good attempt, camp boss. Good seeing you. Well, that's a lot of toughness on the werecat's parts.
It's just like a continuing cavalcade of like, oh, it does this, and also there's this that can happen. Look at this page. Oh, hey, there's this thing. Look at this.
Which
page.
is miserable without the book.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even have color-coded little thingies that I can stick in there.
Were the lumberjacks successful, or did they just kind of
Nope.
No.
They just charged.
No, 7 strength axe swing bounced off. 7 strength and a D8. A D8 in strength rolled a 7 and it didn't deal any damage. So now I'm looking at my available powers so that we can figure out how to make this thing bleed.
Well,
The
it's a
charging
good
cat
thing I'm
continue-
getting this done.
Just snarls at the camp boss and pushes him aside, continuing to charge towards you.
Okay.
Who has
At
the Bowie
me?
knife again?
I have
I
a
have
bowling
some.
Or
ball.
the group.
Towards the group.
Okay.
The majority of the group.
I have a ghost steel Bowie knife, which may or may not be good enough. And then the
Oh wait,
The
on my
sheriff
notes it
has
says
the
you
silver
have the
one.
knife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Or you have it now?
Christ.
Yes.
I thought Gil said we thought we gave it to the sheriff.
I
Maybe-
have it
Oh,
written
no,
The
the
that
sheriff
sheriff
had
had-
her own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Silver
Sheriff
weapons.
has their own.
She has her own gun. She has, but she had the highest fighting skill.
Yeah, I think we gave the bow knife to the sheriff
Did you
after
give it to
determining
her?
that.
Let me
I
go
did.
check my notes.
Okay.
I have it that you still have it.
According to the
It is written
recording,
on my thing.
it was who has the highest fighting skill. What is Emily's fighting skill? Oh, let's give it to Emily.
Yeah, that was my recollection.
I am also okay with us retconning it to have given it to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have been Cornelius.
Yeah.
I would say Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They might actually have the same skill in fighting.
So Betty continues to shift, finally becoming a near copy of the charging cat. With a snarl, she lets out a screech.
Everett and Jonathan have the same fighting stat.
Shuksa, make a notice roll.
7.
Good job.
That is a pass, if I'm not mistaken.
Dog's good to see.
They do have.
It's a
teams, it's
tie. I'm trying to figure out what would happen there.
C's get degrees.
Reroll?
Retweet.
I'm just going to say Shuksa passes. So Shuksa continues to point and make obvious where the other thing is. It continues to track towards you guys.
Oh, good. Since we are doing such a stellar job with the first two.
So that was kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s.
Me. I think the rabbi's gonna try to shoot again.
Alright, he's going to have to reload.
Okay.
Right. Crap. Oh.
Okay, so it looks like. Oh! That is a lot more shots than I thought. No, he doesn't have to. He can just shoot.
Great.
Bam, bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think it was. Which one's his shooting?
So it
His
turns
shooting
out
is a
that,
D8.
Jonathan did have a second gun, which was
4.
also a single shot weapon gun.
4.
4. Oh wait, -2.
Is he going to move out of the trees?
Oh no, Trinket
No.
isn't. Trinket isn't.
Okay, it's a -2.
If he moves out of the trees, he's not in the woods anymore.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, then he'll move out of the trees,
Okay. So he
but just slightly.
just slightly?
Well, like they're still behind him.
Yeah. Okay, so he makes a not quite panic dash for the clearing, but he moves there with extreme alacrity and
Nope, 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 nope,
manages
nope, 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 nope.
to
Actions can
break out
can help
into the
with heart
clearing.
attacks.
Upon there, he takes a skidding stop and aims at Betty.
The closest one.
He aims at Betty. His hands continue to shake.
You gonna try some of that weird
Seeing-
science ears?
Oh,
So-
heck yes.
Still seeing the friendly restaurateur that he'd grown to love through all these years.
He's too soft.
He pulls the trigger.
He is a rabbi.
He pulls the trigger and misses.
Come on, my guy.
Your turn.
Okay. Are any of the cougars near me?
The one is one's at the edge of the trees. Another round and it'll reach you.
Okay.
So not
Josie's
quite
gonna
yet.
throw one of her
What?
little hiccup acorns
What is
at
it?
the
Anyone?
cougar
The
that's
discovery
closest.
All right.
Yeah.
What would you like it to do?
Oh.
Of 2 young human patients, being the first advocate
Would
for
you like
chest
it to
compressions,
either
rather than ventricle?
Yeah, what are my options?
distract it, which gives it -2, or
For how long?
the round,
Oh.
or the other one, which gives +2 to it.
Why would I give +2 to it?
Anything dealt to the creature gets +2.
Gets +2. We'll
Okay,
do
so
that
you
one.
choose the power modifiers first.
Hang on.
Ah.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. Because one is distracted, and what's the other one?
So you need to.
Could technically use.
Should I do the other one? Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I'm still.
Steve's still trying to keep Cornelius alive.
Two of the rays.
I do
Okay.
have a concept for a backup character, but I'd like to not need to
We
finish
don't want
rolling
you
it out.
to
Ah,
have
vulnerable.
to.
So you make it vulnerable.
Yeah.
Make the weird science roll. Let's see
Okay,
if it
so
works.
this is gonna be a horrible
you're still in
series
the
of
dark.
rolls.
I
I
know.
have to make one.
Okay, so
Figure
it's a
out how the
minus
voodoo
2.
rolls work.
It does go back to
8.
ancient Egypt.
Okay. What do you do?
I pull
I'm
my
happy with
little
that.
acorn out and pull its little cap off, and then throw it at the cougar.
All right. And then what happens?
And then some weird pink smoke starts coming out of the acorn.
The cougar is
Freaked a little bit
very
out.
reasonably confused.
Good.
Did
As
you
it
cast
should
confusion?
be. Oh, I think
He
you
is
only-
very distracted,
Before
swiping at
concussions.
the
That's
smoke.
wild.
Okay.
Right.
The rabbi's turn's done, right?
1775.
Darn it.
We'll just
So
zap
we know about it.
Am I close to this?
We
cougar?
do.
You
So
could,
weird
if you were to
science?
run at
Yeah.
it, you could reach it.
Okay. Can
But that being said, if you're doing multiple actions, there will be penalties.
okay, no. Okay, I'm done.
What'd you do?
I confused one of the cougars.
Good. The one that threw the boulder at you.
Yes.
The one to charge you.
Oh.
Good. Excellent. Okay.
And if you're doing damage to
What did
it, your
what?
damage gets +2.
So you didn't miss anything. I'm just noticing things that we can use because I'm looking at power modifiers.
Interesting.
Like armor piercing.
Very interesting. Is that on that list?
It
Okay, so
example
that
is
was
bold.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
My other card was a joker.
Yeah.
I just. I think you go first.
Hearts.
What's hearts and what?
Diamonds and
Diamonds?
diamonds.
Hearts go first. I thought you said.
Sure, let's go with that.
Suits
Alright.
me. Been waiting this long.
So I see a man currently going down on his knees for whatever reason. And after hucking that dynamite, I have not seen you yet.
I'm hiding.
Yeah. That's
Under a
Gonna
boulder
make
that
it
was
very
thrown
I'm
at her.
at least participating.
Hearts go first.
We're very lucky.
I'm surprised that it's not on here.
It
Yeah,
should be
that
on
would
there.
be.
be something you want to put on a DM.
It's spade, heart, club, diamond.
Spade, heart, club, diamond. Yep.
Heart.
Alright. So I see that this man is currently down.
Mm-hmm.
Unless mentioned, any modifier can be applied to any power, but only once.
Interesting.
I use armor piercing healing.
I don't know why you would, because it costs you an extra point, or extra 1 to 3 points. But yeah,
This is my backup plan.
Oh, good.
But
It's completely different from what you're doing now.
Uh-huh.
I love
That's
it.
the whole point.
I love it.
All right, so specs.
see him rush up and quickly, Mr. Rabbit? Mr. Rabbit, what?
Foaming at the mouth, muttering.
Pass down.
It's close enough to it.
Not the alt F4!
The rule book!
Gone forever.
You somehow deleted it from existence.
It's not on any of our phones now.
Now it's going to be forever before Gil gets his copy.
all right.
That dredges up a hilarious memory, but I'm not going to ignore it for right now.
I'll do that.
Do notice that this is probably an issue with that they are having an episode of some kind with
Yep.
it, something internal.
Mhm.
Not quite sure what because I don't have the evaluation time.
Nope.
So we're just going to bring out some of the achy fluid.
Okay.
The achy fluid.
Yes. The achy fix-up serum.
Achy fix-up serum.
Just dump it on it.
Slather it.
Just throw
Probably.
it at him. Just throw it at him. Hope the bottle breaks.
Break the
I
vial
know.
over it.
Glass!
Yes!
Exactly.
Exactly! So, making a weird science healing roll.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be -4.
-4?
-4.
Because it's a heart attack?
Yeah,
It's just healing -4.
Okay.
Period.
I mean,
even though
though it's a power that I have?
Even though it's a power that you have.
because it's a fear check. Or because it's a result of a fear check.
Yes, because because it is internal, and it says so on the thing.
Ah, gotcha.
Because that's the
It's
rules
not
that
a
you're
normal
working with.
wound.
Yeah.
That's true.
You made this to treat external wounds.
Sure did.
Beast friend does not work on otherwise unnatural animals.
Damn it.
Speaking of damn it, here, have a Benny.
Ah!
Right through the fingers.
Killing it with those.
Amazing.
Steve.
Apparently
Please
they have an
don't,
iron
please
core.
don't move up to killing it to killing
Changes
us.
everything, really.
Depends
Yeah,
on
this
how many
could be
ones I get next
Double
time.
ones, it backfires, and everybody's dead. Hey!
Is blind on our list?
7.
That's enough.
So -4. Yeah,
All right.
3 plus 6, 9.
So
4, 5.
you are still incapacitated.
Blind, yes.
But you can be treated.
Blind
basically,
means the
rip
opponent
open the shirt
suffers a -2
and
penalty
start just
on all
applying
actions
it.
requiring success, or -4 with a raise.
I'm thinking about casting light.
So
That
I
would be very
stop
good.
foaming at the mouth and my heart rate not heart rate, but my heart rhythm stabilizes.
Yes. It still hurts.
It's an improvement.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm still unconscious.
Yes.
Critical condition, no longer dying.
Hey, that's a massive improvement.
We have taken a step forward.
So,
There's the
given that you did not say anything about
modifiers.
multiple actions, that is going to be your turn.
Yeah, we're making that roll with multiple minuses.
Mm-hmm.
Are selected each time.
You can do bolt up to with a +3 armor
Armor
piercing
piercing light!
for armor piercing for 6.
I liked
found-
armor piercing healing. That was pretty good.
I found a new podcast.
Oh.
The opening tagline of the podcast is "Welcome to the Respect the Dead podcast, where we don't."
That's pretty good. Okay. These are free?
Oh shit, I totally
They
forgot to...
that +1 or whatever is the additional power points you have to spend.
Okay.
So
So
3 power points gets you armor piercing.
I forgot
1
to
to
do
3 armor
Emily,
piercing.
but she's holding it until the end of the turn.
okay.
So like +1 gets you armor piercing 2,
Okay.
+2 gets you armor piercing 4. Yeah. I don't know what heavy weapons are, but apparently we can make our attacks heavy weapons.
Gil, where's the nearest silver mine?
Make a...
Luck check.
Yeah, sure, make a luck check.
What do you want me to roll?
Spirit.
Okay. Nice, thank you.
You need that chutzpah.
I got that chutzpah. Well,
Apparently
You have that chutzpah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one where it is.
You don't know.
Okay. If it was close, I was gonna use elemental manipulation to throw rocks at it and hope that it would work better than...
Summons rocks from...
Summon rock.
No, I'm just like, wait, so you're gonna throw rocks at the silver mine in hopes of
No.
what?
If there's a silver mine nearby, then there's probably trace silver
Okay.
in the rock under our feet, and so if I use elemental manipulation to attack the cougar, then it'll work a little bit better.
Streams though.
Oh,
I mean, it's more gold than silver, but yeah.
I don't have time to pan for...
Well, yeah, that's why you throw the river at them.
Oh, right, never mind, fair enough,
A
good.
whole quart of river.
Yeah.
I mean, getting water thrown in your face pisses anybody off.
Especially cats.
Especially
What could
cats.
possibly go wrong?
Alright, so...
Just freaking Life death.
Man, I was happy with that, too. It was a shitty roll. So I'm to understand that my bolts didn't actually deal any damage. They just slowed it down. Last turn.
It hasn't been doing anything since then.
Okay.
And make a notice check.
Okay. That's a 7.
You notice that the wounds that J.R. dealt to Betty haven't healed.
Despite her transformation continuing.
Despite her transformation continuing.
Okay. And you were using bolt as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
This next turn.
And we're getting minuses to our aim because it's dark, right?
You're in the dark.
Yeah.
You can move into the...
you aren't getting minuses to aim.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
They are currently in the light.
The rabbi was getting minuses to aim because of his fear of being in the woods.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Okay. So there's no reason for me to cast light then.
I mean, it would help out Josie. Because Josie's afraid of the dark.
Oh, that's true.
I have a
That's...
new plan.
Okay, you... Alright. Well, let's... I don't have any information on whether my bolts left marks.
There is no visible damage to
Okay.
it.
I mean, I suspect it's that, like, they've got toughness of 7 or 8.
Yeah. So I'd need a really, really good one. Which I don't think...
I mean, if you're willing to pay 1 extra power point, you can reduce
do
that by 2, or 2 extra power points and reduce that by 4. And if there are armor of... Oh, wow, okay, it's probably not 7, but, like... Even if an armor of 4, if you get rid of 2 of it, that makes it a lot easier to actually get damage on.
The damage I output was an 8 and a 9.
Yeah.
And I got a visual response. It staggered, it slowed it down in its charge.
Okay, so they probably have an armor of, like, 4.
Okay.
Because that sounds like a stagger. Or that
Wait,
sounds like
so
a
you got both of them, right?
fatigue. Or not fatigue, stagger.
Yes.
Okay, so
I did.
Actually, there is a noticeable burn mark on the creature that was charging.
Okay. Yeah, I did land both. Okay, yeah, I like the I'm gonna cast a bolt with the armor piercing modifier. I'm only gonna do 1 this turn.
I just want my book. I want my physical book.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
4.
It's a useful number.
That is a useful number.
That is okay. Good. I don't have any modifier and any negatives on that, do I? That's
I don't
good.
think so.
Okay, yeah. It's not a raise, but that's okay. And now this roll gets +2 for armor piercing.
No, it just applies. It just reduces the armor that the target has by 2. I don't know if that's.
And damage can explode.
Yes.
Yo. Are you retaining
I'm
Six.
not right now.
I just output
For
10 damage
obvious
with the -2 to armor.
Not a good time.
10 damage?
Yep,
I've been
With-
looking for
with the modifier on it.
I'm looking at the time.
Fair enough.
Describe how the bolt happens.
Page.
So I fire my gun again.
Mhm.
I've gone through half of my shots now. And this one, I think the last 2 kind of hit in the shoulders. but this one looked like it hit it in the head.
When's your closing date?
Let's see where it hit.
The 5th next month.
Everything
No,
going
it hits it in the
according to
chest.
plan?
All right.
So
But it
far.
hits it in the chest, and the shoulder jerks back.
Or move
It
It's moving
visibly
throughout April, May.
slows.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's moving out of range. That's when I'm going to start getting Marcia moves.
Betty's turn.
Hopefully,
Good luck with that.
yeah. That's
No.
why I'm giving her a month.
Emily. So Emily. Emily shakes herself
Yeah.
and salutes to the vision that you've given her.
Thus, once again reinforcing the fact that JR stealing things works.
She pulls her gun to her shoulder and aims it at the charging cat.
This is why you steal things from people who aren't the church.
Be wary of the church, though.
I steal things from dead people too.
She pull
Don't desecrate the dead.
JR. You
Yeah.
see her pull the gun to her shoulder, aim down sights, steely gaze entering her eyes. Sighting down, she pulls the trigger. Click.
Damn it.
Did I?
2 ones.
Did anyone remember to load their guns before we got into
Oh,
a
no,
shootout?
I did.
She did.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Did the weapon failed?
2
Misfire.
ones.
Yeah.
Misfire.
Weapon failed.
All right.
So is that weapon kaput for the duration of the fight now, or
No,
next turn she
we'll
can try
see.
again?
Only
Okay.
if it's ghost steel.
Okay.
They could clear it.
Yeah. If it's a regular gun, it can be fixed. If it's ghost steel, it might hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad.
Okay. Well, my part of getting her to get her ass back in gear worked.
All right.
Yes, you did.
Jokers. Aces. Another one.
Yeah.
Fucking
Two in a row. Handed 2 in a row back.
Aces. Kings. Queens. Jacks.
Hey.
Can Josie go first, or does the rabbi have to go first?
Either or. It's your choice.
And the cougar's not confused anymore, right?
No, it is.
It's still confused?
It is still.
This is the
It
next
is still
turn.
swiping at the smoke.
Okay. And the rabbi's close to Josie, right?
No, he's run out
He
from
backed
the trees.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
I mean, you can get close to him again. Moving is a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and tell him that this cougar is confused and that I need him to come over with his gun and shoot it.
Oh, he's
You could
in
just-
range.
He's in range of it.
Yeah,
It's a
but
s-
I need him to get closer so he can't miss.
That is sadly not how this works.
I know. Ugh. Okay.
Okay, roll a
Well-
persuasion check. Persuasion check -2.
4.
4.
Is that with the -2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a 6.
Okay.
Raw 6.
He shakes himself and nods to you and starts marching towards the cat.
Okay, great.
The rabbi exclaims, DM, I do that.
Okay. Now,
I do that.
now, that was not my turn, right? That was like a free action.
The walk over there was. I don't know about the talking.
No, that was.
Fine.
All right, the rabbi's turn.
Okay. The rabbi's gonna shoot again.
All right. Roll a d8
Calling a shot is
-4.
Unless
What?
you take
No,
it.
it depends on where you. what you
Okay.
get.
Let's find out how that works.
Well, it's
I was just
8
curious.
if we're not minus
It's not that huge a deal. I'm not
It's
willing
not in
to
the
take
woods,
too many
so
risks here.
yes, that hits.
Okay.
He will roll. I believe it's 2d8.
That sounds plausible for a rifle.
2d8.
Hey!
8.
So, an 8, a 1, and a 5.
Okay. So that'd be 16?
No,
14.
14.
14.
I would.
So he marches up, gets as close as he dares, pulls the trigger, and with a roar, the cat goes down.
Woohoo!
Nice.
All right.
Good job, Rabbi.
It creates a
Good job, Bucket.
hole in the chest.
Now we're even. Because it threw a rocket.
You got a big hole in your chest.
All right.
All right, so
Where's the called shot rolls?
It's like a
they are
-2?
under
Situational. No, situational's got aim.
Oh, right.
called
We can
shots.
aim.
-2 to limb, -4 to hand,
What
and
page is
may
that?
disarm. Head or vitals is -4, but
Wait,
plus
did we
four.
add the
Aim
2?
is before called shot.
Because he was
So-
confused.
Aim, you take
No,
a
we
turn
didn't.
to aim,
Oh.
and it
Well,
goes
it
up
doesn't
to 4
matter.
points
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
called
It
shot,
still
cover,
hits.
or other
Okay.
minuses.
Okay. Yeah, so
Damage would not.
taking aim is
You would not get plus
turn.
damage.
It specifically
Action.
says other penalties.
Up to 4 points of range, cover, called shot, scale, or speed
Entire turn
penalties.
aiming.
Okay, no, it does not do the thing I was like.
Or
oh,
add +2 to your roll.
well, what it does is what it doesn't do is give ignore up to 2 points of multiple actions. So
Sorry, say again.
what you said other penalties, and I was like, oh, maybe it ignores other like multi actions, so you can aim and then ignore 2 points of that and shoot twice. But no, you can't.
No, you would be
You'd
better
be
off
able-
just doing 2 different things in 2 different turns instead of spending
Yeah.
an entire turn aiming to then lose your bonus on the next turn.
Yeah.
All right, so that was
Then
Jack's.
again, you could spend a whole turn aiming, and then on your next turn, you could make a shot
10.
without
Yes.
a minus and do another action with a minus.
So I'm gonna do 2 actions, and this
Break
is gonna
even on
suck
shot.
because one of
Well,
them is
do
deal with the devil. But hey,
Yeah.
so I'm going
The
to
first turn, but the
do
second turn,
a
you could take shot
bolt
again to do
at
something else.
Betty, and then I'm going to do a
It
deal with
wouldn't
a
be your
devil
plan,
to
things could change between
do a
turns if
trinket.
you decide to.
because I don't I
Right,
don't have
yeah.
the
You
power
decide
points
to
for
just
that
use the
anymore.
+2
Okay.
to negate your
Uh,
action penalty.
so bolt, I'm going to do armor piercing 2 on,
This is against
so
Alright.
I'm paying 1 extra power point for that. So it's
Mhm.
gonna
and
be
this
2
is
power
against
points.
Betty.
This is against Betty, and I get -2 because I'm doing 2 actions. But I got an 8,
Ooh.
so 13, so an 11.
It hits.
Do I get a raise?
Cat Betty.
Yes.
Yeah,
You do get a raise.
yeah, 3 dice.
I
Yay.
feel like I am very much failing to. Whatever. I'm just trying to figure out. I feel like I'm not quite using these guys right, but whatever.
The cats or the
Yeah.
lumberjacks.
I feel like I'm missing out on.
The lumbercats.
The Werecats.
Please don't combine the werecats and the
I am
lumberjacks.
not. I'm making a reference to a show I told these people to watch and none of them did.
I did.
I don't
know that
I
reference.
don't watch it.
Okay.
That's about the only reference of it
All
I
right,
know.
so 5.
Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beasts.
Right. Well, I don't currently have.
So,
FX.
I don't know if it's
14.
but 14.
Yep.
Um.
Kind of 14, and if they have any armor, I ignore 2 of it.
And this is bolt.
Yep.
How does the bolt happen?
I use my I basically just I use my pistol that's got no bullets in it because I
Okay.
didn't load it, and I just huck it.
You throw the pistol.
Like
Yeah.
a boomerang.
All right.
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
do you actually throw the pistol?
Yes, I actually throw the pistol.
All right. So you throw the pistol. It embeds itself into the creature's hide, staying there and glowing white hot. You hear the sizzling of flesh as it slowly sinks itself in.
You can
What's the second action?
I'm
Now what?
I'm doing a deal with the devil.
Okay.
And
You're gonna need a Benny.
this deal with the devil, I have to pay for it first, is a trinket, and I'm paying +1 power point because I want it to be a fully loaded pistol.
Nice.
Mm.
How long does the trinket last?
5 rounds.
Nice.
Despite being released in 2020,
I'm going to take a free reroll on that
is only available to purchase
because I have Kircher,
on DVD.
and this is gambling.
Yeah,
What is
that
only able
sounds
to be
right.
purchased on DVD?
Keep on the Age of
Keeper
Wonder
with the
Beasts.
Age of Wonder Beasts. You can stream it on Netflix. at
You're
as high
exploding
quality as you
gambling?
want.
Shit, dude.
All right, 12 down to a
Explosive.
10, so 10 on my success.
All right, that's a raise. So you get.
I get 2 extra cards. Yes.
Okay, so. All right, let's see what this thing works.
So it's 5 cards normally.
5 cards.
So that's 7 cards. 2, 4.
7
6,
cards.
7.
Here you go. Here's the devil page.
Your relevant tableau.
All right. So I need jacks or better. 2 pair. 2 pair isn't it? 2 pair is good. 2 pair is good. 2 pair. And some other shit. All right.
You gambled.
I gambled and I won.
You did win.
All right. So.
Some other shit.
All right. So I needed 4 power points. 2 pair gives me 5 power points. I'm spending 1 of those power points to get an extra +1 on the total.
Okay.
So I only take a -1 on the roll for having for it being a multi-action.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right, 5 on the hit roll, or not 5 on the casting the spell roll.
All right. That should succeed.
All right, I have a pistol again.
Hooray!
What-
That was a good turn.
How does it appear?
Well, it
It should grow
I-
out of the ground.
no,
Beautiful.
I throw my pistol, and as I'm pulling my hand back,
It boomerangs. But it's a new one.
yes, the glowing white after image of the pistol returns to my hand, and
I said you threw it like a boomerang.
And you said a loaded pistol too,
Yeah, and
didn't you?
it's- yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's brilliant.
You now have a glowing pistol in your hand.
It is brilliant.
It's sparkling.
oh yeah.
Wow, that's
So that's
Wonderful.
10s, 9s. All right. Emily.
Sharp did a thing.
Wait, what did you do with the deal with the devil?
I have 0 power points, so I needed to do trinket I needed 4 power points to do trinket to get a pistol that's loaded again. So I also
you
wanted
did a deal with the devil to reload your gun.
So
the most
Emily
roundabout way
worked.
possible.
I also need a new gun.
looks at her gun and,
Oh.
and tries. Oh yeah, sorry.
These guys. Sorry, I got caught up in that.
All good.
The camp boss and the lumberjacks are. So the camp boss is going to actually take out his revolver since the cat in front of him is dead, and shoot at the werecat that was Betty.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, howdy, does he suck at shooting. But he can, or not.
No, he really can't.
I mean, this is not me. This is the.
Also-
I mean, I'll re-roll it for the lumberjack.
No,
if
you can't. It's 2
Oh, it's 2 1s. Yeah.
So the gun he pulls out is old.
Oh.
The rust has set in.
Yup.
This is a gun for intimidating people into line.
Yup.
It is.
You want
not
tetanus,
made-
boy?
Not made for shooting. He pulls it out, cocks it, pulls the trigger, and the hammer just gets stuck halfway.
Oh
I
dear.
wanted it to explode.
I
in
thought it
his
was going to
hand.
explode in
Me
his head.
too. I thought the barrel was gonna go.
Actually, my first thought was that JR's trinket was the gun that he used to have, so he reaches for his gun and it's not there.
That would be so funny.
That would be funny,
that was
but
my
not
first
what I
thought.
described.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
Alright. The other lumberjacks, though, don't have guns, so they're stuck running at Betty with axes.
Yeah.
And getting a 2 and a 4.
All right.
Does one of them hit?
No.
Okay.
Neither of them hit.
Alright.
Nope.
Well, they try.
They run
again.
up, and both of them swing only to have Betty still screaming from the white-hot iron, digging itself into her flesh, just seems to dodge.
Now she has a handle.
If you want to hold on to that.
Alright, so Emily's turn. Emily looks at her gun, trying to work the lever action in order to clear out whatever blockage is in there. She manages...
Josie and the rabbi.
I was going to say that sounds like a musical act, but
With a
probably
wrenching-
because of Josie the Pussycat.
with a
Were you in the
noticeable...
bathroom?
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that joke. I made
With-
that joke already.
With a
Oh, okay,
noticeable tear, she manages to clear out the jammed
I said
shell.
we inadvertently made a band name.
She pulls it back,
And I've been using it in my notes.
reloads it, and attempts to fire once again.
Not gonna need to deal with the devil at this point.
This time, she pulls the trigger and misses.
That's the problem. Last time she didn't pull the trigger.
Mm-hmm. No, she did.
No, she
Oh,
did.
okay,
It just
yeah.
didn't fire.
There was an audible click.
It was just the way you said this time she pulls the trigger.
Mm-hmm. This time she pulls the trigger and misses.
Okay. Well, that's an improvement.
But there is a roar.
Josie. Or not
There
Josie.
is a roar from the shotgun, but no cats seem to.
no reaction
have
from the
been
cat.
hit.
How many cats are there now?
2.
Still only 2 that you can see.
Well, there's one dead one,
Well, that-
and then there's Betty,
Someone
and
called
then
a
there's
porter.
the one
I
in
hear a
circling
loaded
us.
sentence that needs unpacking.
Wait. Oh, okay.
So that was 9s, 8s, 7.
Right here. So I'm still unconscious, yeah?
Yep.
Anything I can do about that, or am I just like stabilized?
Unfortunately, you are
Okay.
just stabilized at the moment.
Well, thankfully, Jonathan has very similar stats, and now he has my gun.
Pay no mind. Pay no mind.
It's just the other one now.
The other of the Cornelius cousins. So his shooting stat is a d6, and he is a wild card.
Yes.
He will not take aim. He will level his gun and fire at yonder cat.
Betty, I'm guessing?
Well, we don't. Yes, he's not going to
So-
fire blindly. He's going to stay aware of where Shooks is pointing,
Mhm.
but he's going to fire at the cat he can see.
Okay. The one that is knocked down.
Yes. Does a 10 hit?
Can I see powers?
A 10.
Yes, it hits.
Yes.
4 hits.
Yes, it does.
That's a raise.
Yes, it does.
What do you get for a raise on a shooting roll?
Actually, I don't know. I know with the bolts.
I didn't realize we were in the mines. The dwarves have begun to sing.
Shooting.
The trees have started to sing.
I don't think you get a anything for a raise on
I don't think so either.
It definitely, for sure, absolutely hits.
Sure do.
This gun deals damage.
This gun does damage.
It deals a lot of
Athletics
damage.
is what that is.
My other
Athletics
gun
is
deals
throwing.
damage.
Okay.
This gun deals 2d8
Oh.
damage.
I'm pretty good at throwing things. Right, I'm pretty good at throwing things. Duh.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
due to the contrary.
May I borrow a d8?
Look, just because some
Yes,
people
Dave,
are
you
better
can
at
have a date.
plucking them out of the fucking
I've been
air
waiting to
does
make
not
that
mean I'm not
change
good
for
at
3
throwing them.
There you go.
13.
That explodes.
That explodes.
Oh, you're right. 20.
Oh, the bolt gets more damage with a raise. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. A lot of spells have more damage with a raise.
How does that work?
Jonathan pulls back, raises the gun to his shoulder, sighting down properly this time. He aims at what used to be Betty. He pulls the trigger, and with a crack, a hole appears in her chest, and she goes down.
Oh, well,
Did the dynamite ever go off?
that's happening now.
My gun!
What are you talking about? You have your gun.
So, Shuksa? Does Shuksa want to do anything? Perhaps fetch that fancy stick?
Yeah, bring it right back.
Which stick?
the
The
fancy one.
hissing one.
No.
The
No,
sparkly.
Shuksa knows what hissing means.
Okay, good.
Cats are pointy.
Very pointy indeed. Pointier than they look.
I'm gonna stick with readying a reaction. She's protecting.
Okay.
And also now more frantically pointing, like, hey guys, there's one more. But, you know, in dog language.
Bark, 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 bark.
It's more of a
Bark, bark,
cackle.
Yeah. Alright, so that was 7.
Yeah.
6. 5.
Again, Steve, but it's my turn this time.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
actually
I
know
mean,
this time. We know which one goes
I like
first.
diamonds, yeah.
Can Steve go first so the dynamite can go off and then we...
I mean, yes, you can hold your card.
Okay, I'll hold my card.
So, in reaction
What's
to
the blast
seeing...
radius?
So, that's a good question.
Find out.
wait, did the dynamite go off? That's about to happen.
Dave, I need to
That's
see the
never
book
a good
first.
question to ask.
Do
I might
you
have to be at the house at 6:45.
do you have
No.
the Deadlands one open?
I have all 3 books. I have Savage Worlds, Deadlands, and the Deadlands
That's
Companion.
1d. That's 1 stick. So that'll be 2d6 damage.
Probably shouldn't.
2d6. Neat. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, I was talking about Dave.
Because
What?
what I'm going to
She
do
said taking.
Medium
is
blast template.
But it
so
sounded
that
like
would-
Dave.
Sorry, just
Oh, sorry.
medium blast template
I heard it too.
is 2 things. I'm going to say that the cats aren't. Cats aren't close enough to catch in the blast.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fix that in a second.
Oh,
hopefully.
joy.
Let the artificer take their turn, and then I'll decide what to do next.
Where the heck? Hang on, I can search.
Will I be able to detect any more cats with Detect Arcana?
No.
You could improvise a new spell called Detect Cat.
Arcata.
Detect werewolf.
Just make
Everyone's a werewolf.
Uh-oh! Everyone's a werewolf, except for that guy who looks distinctly like a Garu form werewolf.
Everyone in Gravity
Nice
Falls is a
costume.
tad strange. Except, ironically, for Tad Strange.
I like plain toast.
I like bread. Yeah.
Stone's doing it. Nope. Someone's land reckoning. Marshall's rule.
Boost lower trait.
Is it in that science? Nope, that's the 9 science table. Oh, for the love of
You just use the search function.
trying. How do you spell jerry rig?
Oh, I can pull that one up.
It starts with
Okay.
G,
I
right?
thought it was Jury.
Yeah, it's,
It's under
J-U-R.
powers.
It's jury
like
rig.
the very beginning of the powers. Weird science. See jury rig below. Jury rig. Weird science must usually activate their powers,
I don't know about Jury
though
rigging the
they're
spells.
through
though.
their signed
sounds dangerous.
device, but they can improvise other ways if needed at a -2 penalty. This
Fuck that.
requires a decent rationale to relative to the setting and the GM's permission.
Neat.
Well, you're done at 8 a.m.
Let's talk about
No.
that.
Okay.
So,
That's what time for appointments.
I would like to jury rig my thinky cap, or my thinking horn, so that instead of hearing things, it can move things with telekinesis.
Okay. Okay.
I would like to use said thing to, once again, huck said dynamite towards where Shuka is pointing.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming they're pointing further away in the woods, that away from the group.
So if you guys are facing this way, Shuksa is facing this way.
Cool.
Nigh on perpendicular.
Alright. Going to move it in the woods in that direction.
Alright, make a weird science roll. -2.
Eat it.
Every clearing I visualize is the clearing in my Casaban area.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one.
Hot
It's up like pretty.
diggity. Eight.
That's exactly what it is.
It's like a pretty like
Alright.
the essence of
How
clearing.
how is it modified?
an ideal form.
Yeah.
Every clearing I've
In order, because
I think
thinking
of
cap
it
is
as
the
the,
thinking horn is effectively a
clearing
long,
up at
like
Red
hearing
Cedar,
horn
which none of you have
that's
ever
got
been to.
some wired
But
I've been in
gizmo
many
gadget
clearings.
attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead,
These clearings that we're fighting in now is probably a lot more like the clearing in Devil's Hop Yard.
I'll take your word for it.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Because it's called Devil's Hop Yard.
I guess so.
I use some rope and a few bits and bobs of metal bits that I have, and basically construct a hasty slingshot around the outer end, and I use it to, instead of pull things in, I shoot some kind of telekinesis force out.
Okay. Make an athletics roll.
How athletic are you, Specs?
You know,
I have a feeling.
a small bookish girl.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't mean I don't have bennies.
Oh no, the counter Benny has appeared.
Hot
Can I
diggity.
give Specs a Benny?
You can.
I Benny.
I Benny again.
The counter Benny is real.
The counter Benny is in fact real.
How many Bennies do you have left? Okay.
So, 2.
Alright.
So
You
where does
managed
the
to
dynamite
fling
end
it
up?
farther away.
Alright, and then
Just as it explodes.
Fair.
Catching no one in the blast.
Well, that's definitely better than could have been.
sure is.
Stun requires
I
a
love it.
recovery roll. Okay. Well, they didn't make
It has
it.
one of those waterfalls that nobody knows where it comes out.
Great. I love this.
Alright.
Uh,
So
yeah,
that
also-
was
Like they put
5.
die in and it never came out.
4.
Oh,
I'm
5.
I'm 5.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, other than Shuksa being agitated, it's quiet.
Increasingly agitated.
Heard.
Yes.
Will you confirm that we have defeated these 2 cats?
No.
Is there a way for me to confirm without taking my entire turn?
Stab him in the heart with a silver knife? Say
Yeah,
no.
basically. The only way to
Okay,
confirm is
yeah.
to make sure.
So that's... Bart pushes his glasses up and says, "Where did that silver knife go?" And everybody looks at him blankly. Good, guys. This is
I
good.
believe it's
Which-
Emily. Let me double check the notes.
I think
Emily,
it's Emily.
Emily raises her hand.
Okay.
I have it.
Would you like to do the honors? We gotta make sure that they're dead. Gotta make sure the job's done.
I have a letter.
Emily begins.
Well, if I find any wear letters, I'll let you know.
Emily begins walking towards Betty hesitantly. She pulls out the knife, and you notice that the gunshot has begun to close.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, Everett had the silver knife.
Oh, Everett has it. Okay.
Which means it's on the ground right next to where the his rifle fell.
Snag it.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Do I still get to notice that the wound is closing?
Yes.
Okay. Can I grab the knife and cast elemental manipulation?
That'd be -2.
Yeah, okay. What am I rolling for getting the knife?
You just do it.
Can I just do it and have -2 on the elemental
Yes.
manipulation roll? Okay. And that was... It doesn't matter. They're going to be in the same state. Okay. So... If I cast fire, am I vulnerable to it?
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4.
No, I got it.
3.
I'm going to use elemental manipulation to...
Do you mention anything about the silver knife?
I'm confused by that question.
Do you say anything out loud about it if you're not picking it up?
No, I am picking it up.
Okay.
Restrain them. Manipulate Earth in order to, not make it harder for them to get up if they revive. Do you want me to deal with the devil for...
I mean, if you have elemental manipulation...
I have elemental manipulation.
You can try it on one of them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do the one that I had shot that went down. The one that had been charging, the one that went down first.
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be a -2. And it's going to be spellcasting. That is a 5 after the modifier.
5 after the modifier?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What happens?
As I'm kneeling down to pick up the knife, I strike the ground with my other hand, and it rises up around all 4 of the cat's ankles.
Okay.
And tightens. So it's still subtle, but
yes. Alright. So is that everybody?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
You laughed at me.
the
What's new?
so you see the wounds closing.
Yeah.
The
Can I, as I
creature
stand
that
back
was
up, say, guys, this isn't over?
yes.
Okay, thank you. I do that.
So hearing that, everyone looks to the creatures. Both cats rise up in a seemingly puppet-like way.
Okay.
They get to their feet. The one that you'd enclosed ripping through the rocks that you'd put around its limbs stands up, panting, murder in its eyes. At this point, a loud yowl comes from the trees, and Josie, make a spirit roll.
Four.
With a loud scream, a cat bursts through the trees, and you are taken aback as it runs.
Why
towards
me?
you. You are the closest. You are now. Fuck, I had it. You are now distracted. Please write that down.
Yeah, that's distracting.
And the other cats begin moving towards various people. One of them runs towards Emily and takes a swipe.
I'm gonna go with that one being Betty.
Button.
I like it.
She's quite identifiable because the pistol's still in her chest.
It is. Weirdly enough, that hasn't healed.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
She takes a swipe at Emily and hits.
I wish I'd thought to look into where the nearest silver mine was before we were in combat.
I should have asked for silver bullets. With
Yeah,
my
with your
trinket.
trinket.
I can do that. There's, or at least there's no reason I can't do that. That I can see.
Ooh, it's right here.
With a rending slash, Emily goes flying.
That sounds bad.
And this was formerly Betty swiping at Emily?
Yes.
And horrifying.
Yeah, because I can make them. I can pay for things with gold coins and shit. So I can. I can absolutely get silver bullets. Yeah.
Flying back, she hits a tree. She lays there, a tearing gash in her chest. All of you turn, see these creatures standing back, panting as they stare at you. And with that, the end of the session.
Alright, second phase.
Do I know